Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, and so glad you could attend. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I haven't posted a review, but I've got a great batch of reviews coming for you. Just had to take a little time there, really, for these batch of films that I'm going to bring to you. I wanted to wait till $5 Tuesday because I didn't know if it was going to be worth the full price of admission. One of those films just happens to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, the 2014 film that just premiered this past weekend, directed by Jonathan Liebsman and starring Megan Fox as April O'Neil, who's this reporter who ends up coming across these vigilantes who are fighting this evil Foot Clan that has been doing mean and nasty things across New York City. New York City? Yup, they're mutant turtles. That's right, she finds mutant ninja turtles who are teenagers being trained by a rat named Splinter down in the sewers, and they've been training their whole lives to help fight these these criminals known as the Foot Clan, who are headed by the evil Shredder. Well, Shredder has even a more evil plan, and he's got a unsuspecting ally, and the Turtles, along with the help of April O'Neil, try to fight Shredder and the Foot Clan and thwart his major plans that could bring some major death and destruction to New York City. Yes, folks, it's finally here. Now, when I heard that they were doing this, I rolled my eyes. And not because producer was Michael Bay. Let's face it, folks, producers, they can have a major role in it, and they could have a no role in the film. Just make sure that the bills get paid right and people make it to the right spot. So let's cut Michael Bay out of there, all right? Let's just focus on this film, which... Look, folks, the human actors got outacted by CGI turtles. Yes, that's right, the Ninja Turtles are the best part of this film, which is kind of funny because going into it, when I saw the trailers, I thought those would be the most worrisome part. But you know what? The voice actors that they got for these turtles were great. The CGI for them, though they did look like WWE guys combined with, MMA guys. I mean, they were just super huge turtles. I didn't quite like the size, but I could get past that because I actually enjoyed their characters. They felt like the turtles that I grew up with of old, okay? And Splinter, you get the voice of Tony Shalhoub. I know I probably mispronounced that, I apologize, but Monk. And in the beginning, he kind of sounded like Monk when he first did the narration. I'm like, oh great, we got Monk the Rat. But later on, I don't know if he worked on the voice some or what, but it sounded a lot better as the film went along. But really, the Turtles, I enjoyed their characters, their banter between them, the voice acting between all of them. Johnny Knoxville even doesn't do so bad, but it really fit their characters and their personalities, okay? And those were the parts that I really enjoyed. In fact, I wish this whole film would have had more turtles and less of just about all the other actors, which is sad because I really like William Finchner, who's in here. I just loved him in Drive Angry and in almost every role he's in. And in this one, I think the role that they wrote for him, it was decent, but it almost felt a little restrained, like he was holding back some Finchner, some of the stuff that we really like and how he delivers the lines in that. But I did enjoy his performance as well, but still, the Turtles acted better than them. But maybe it's because of the parts of the script, which was written by like 3 or 4 different people, including the one guy who wrote Snow White and the Huntsman, okay? And the other 2 folks did write Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, so there is some decent writing in here, but in here, I don't know, it felt really just... It felt like they had a great idea going along, and then it kind of falls apart near the end. They're like, oh, great, how are we going to get this all to come together? One of the things I didn't like was Shredder, the design of him. I wish they hadn't gone quite so uber armor robotic with him, with the flying blades, which you saw in the trailer. I wish they would have reduced it a little bit, and watching him as the film went on, it almost made me wish Super Shredder was back. Yeah, Kevin Nash in the big old Super Shredder outfit in Turtles 2 almost made me wish they had brought him back, because I actually just didn't quite get behind the Shredder character. I like the human actor who was playing the Shredder, though. Now, he's played by Tohoru Masamune, and I murdered that name as well, sorry. And I was glad they got this actor for it. I was worried that they were going to have William Fichtner also being Shredder. Thank God they didn't, okay? So at least that part felt a little authentic as well to the cartoons. And again, the characters of the Turtles they got right. Everybody else, the humans, didn't care. You know what? I'm sorry. Their performances were blah. I liked the cameo from Whoopi Goldberg that we had in there, and there were some hints of nostalgia in here. Even a line of dialogue that refers to them wanting to mutate rabbits, which I don't know if it was meant for sure, but it is a very subtle reference to the classic cartoon and comic if you've read those. So they did interject some great things in here, you know, for references to the classic that didn't feel too forced. And the battle at the end felt like I was watching a video game, though. You've got the CGI Turtles against the CGI, in most parts, robotic Shredder fighting on the, you know, and it was too much CGI almost, alright? Guardians of the Galaxy did it right. Turtles almost kind of did it right, alright? I liked the characters. The CGI was okay, though I wish I hadn't seen it in the 3 distraction, because in this case, it was 3 distraction. The direction by Jonathan Liebesman could have been a bit better, but the action sequences I did enjoy, except for the final one, which, as exciting and as exhilarating as it was, still looked like a video game because of the sheer volume of CGI you had in there. You got your turtle humor in here, you got everything that you want out of your turtles. It's just the story that these turtles were placed in needed to be a lot better, and let's hope the sequel that is coming out has a more solid script and we get a lot more turtles, because in the end, folks, those are the ones that you really came to see, and at least those characters did not disappoint. It's a shame everybody else in this film just wasn't up to the task, it seems. And that'll about do it for us here for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle review. Oh, I didn't give it a stub rating, did I? You know what? Let's give this one 2 stubs. 1/2 of a stub for each turtle, because I really enjoyed those characters. So 2 stubs. Don't see it in a 3 distraction. The kids are going to enjoy it. I had a bunch of kids in the crowd that were just cheering and laughing, and, you know, so the kids under the age of, say, 10 are probably going to really get a kick out of Turtles. You know, you'll have some nostalgia with the parents, but in the end, really wait till a matinee or even for a rental to come out. Don't see it in a 3 distraction. You really don't get a whole lot from that. And the best part of the film is the Turtles. And that'll about do it for us here at The Final Cut. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep that ticket stub. Now go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go, 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 go!